Hey guys, it is Sonia here at Cauldron and Thorn. And first of all, it is Saturday, right? It's Saturday. Man, it's been a busy day here at the shop. And yeah, a lot of people out today. Been really nice. Kind of cluing up to the end of our day here. And I have been holding on to this deck. I just took the wrapper off and I'm excited. Tell me if you feel the same way as well when you get a brand new deck and you're like, oh. So I have patiently waited. I had a few things to do, and this was my treat to myself, waiting for me. I applied myself, had to do some things, finish up some courses, and then I told myself that once I'm done, this will be my absolute treat. So I am a tarot master. I love to read tarot. In fact, this is where I usually do it here in the vault. If anybody's interested in booking a reading, you can go to our website, cauldronandthorn.com, click tarot readings, and you'll see my schedule right there. But usually I sit here, or if you're local, you can also come into the shop as well or call ahead. But usually I use the traditional tarot, but I do like to follow up my sessions with some oracle. So these happen to be in front of me because this is from my last reading that I did here. And I always like to kind of see what else is out there just to include into my readings, to pick from, and to have other options as well. And not every deck is, some just show up in the right way and you're like, yes, I connect with you. And others are just like, no, I can't do anything with you. Like, you're not meant for me. Okay. We don't talk well together. It's like people, right? It's like people, not everybody is your cup of tea. So we're going to try out a new date with a new fortune deck here today. This is Fortune Oracle by Sharina Starr. I believe she is, yes, she is an Australian psychic. And I had seen this deck used other places by other readers, and I really love the symbolism that I was seeing. And, sometimes you just visually connect and you're like, oh, I really like the way it talks. So we're going to see for ourselves. I have not seen the entire deck. So this is my brand new deck opening, if you two love a good review here. So we've got our, of course, a little insert, our book here with all the, it is color. Oh, that's really nice. And numbered, so you can really see all the different cards. Okay, that's great. How many cards is in this deck? Anybody else already have this one? 36 cards and a guidebook is what you get in here. I love the color, navy and pink. And we're getting ready to cut the ribbon. So we carry a large selection of tarot oracle here at the shop. And this one comes in, goes out. And this time, this one's for me. All right, let's do it. So where are you guys watching from, tuning in from? You'll have to let me know. Also, before I shuffle, I should take a look at cards. Also, what's the weather like where you guys are today? We had an amazing storm come through today. And I say amazing because I don't know about you, but I love a good thunderstorm. And, just a big rainstorm that came through, the wind, everything got dark. We had to turn on extra lights in the shop. And I was helping a family that came out, and all of them were making beaded bracelets at our bead bar. And it was so cozy. It was just so cozy to be in a magic metaphysical shop. Very cozy vibe. So today was a good day. Like I said, we saw a lot of you guys. So just cluing up, and now I get to take some time for myself. So this is what the cards look like. They have a design on the back. Very nice. Planetary. Love that. Celestial. And then this is what the cards look like on the inside. I also like the edging. There's a metallic edging to them all. And the cards are very thick. I'm actually going to pull these cards apart because sometimes when you get a new deck, they want to stick together. There's really, really, they're chunky. And I kind of like that for an oracle card. I like that. I definitely like that for an oracle card. I like my tarot to be, for all the shuffling and things like that, in the ways I shuffle. And my cards are bent. They are, you can see where the energy has been and the readings that have gone through them, and I love them. But I love my oracle cards to be super special and, just really crisp. I love that. I'm just pulling them all apart here because they're kind of stuck together. But the first one is as an example, and I'll do a pull as well for us. Let me know if you guys are interested in just doing some free pulls one day. I'll show up with a cup of tea and just kind of do some, probably some tarot tarot pulls for you guys. If you're interested, let me know if anybody has any appetite for that. So number one is abundance, and it says lucky times are ahead of you, along with good news, success, and prosperity. Boy, that will be nice to receive. Would it not? So that's a cool one. Maybe, if you like this one, seeing somebody open it, if you see it on the shelf somewhere, you're just like, you know what, I think I might want that one too to work with. So this is Angel. Your angels are guiding and protecting you on your spiritual journey. You are not alone, my friend. Number three, beware, be careful who you trust at this time. So we have a chameleon. And yeah, just be aware of your surroundings, right? Birth, universal energy brings you opportunity and possibility. It is there for the taking. Universe wants to co-create with you. Celebrations, you are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. Pulling in some good energy. Chariot, charge ahead with confidence, stay strong and focused. I love that. Reminds me of the chariot in the tarot deck. Positive energy surrounds you. Love, joy, and good fortune await. Pull in the good stuff, leave the rest. Does it bring you joy or does it drain you? Dragonfly, have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, connection to spirit. That's beautiful. Somebody was in the shop today asking me about just the spiritual properties of the dragonfly. I love the dragonfly. I love the butterfly. Lots of good transformation and going with a flow there. Good evolution and spiritual growth. So we have the eagle. You will soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength. Go above, connect to the divine. Number 10, fire, let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. Be in the present. It is a gift, as they say. All right, so that's the idea of what they're like. Tell me if you like that as well. I mean, I think that this is going to be a deck that is that really it's very clear. I like the fact that it has the illustrations, that it matches up with the words below, and the words are very, yeah, it just talks to you, and very easy language to understand. So this one wants to be backwards. Let me shuffle for a minute here. So what do you guys think overall? Do you guys have a favorite deck, whether Oracle or Tarot, that you are drawn to, and that you feel that like that's your choice one? Like I said, they're not all the same, right? Some are in your inner circle, and with good reason. But it is beautiful to have a deck to really talk to and to divine with. And, your decks, they are a form of divination. And divination means to divine and to talk with the divine. And so obviously you want to be able to understand your cards. So when universe is giving you a message, you want it to be really clear. So I encourage you that when you have a deck, take them all out, maybe use them. You might decide to use them for different purposes, or, depending on how they fit. It's like friends. Some friends are in your inner circle, and some, are acquaintances. And you meet with them and connect with them time to time. All right, universe, universal mind, give us all a card here, a message we ask from you, something to think on, something to be aware of today on this rainy Saturday night here, at least in Erie, Pennsylvania. Something to be mindful of, some advice that you want to share with us all collectively today. Something that will help our beautiful experience. All right. I'm going to go with this right here. What is it, friends? It says flowers, be generous, success, and emotional fulfillment are yours. Isn't that true? You get to decide every morning you get up. Is it going to be a good day or a bad day? The amount of work is always going to be the same, but fulfillment is yours to take. So right now, even if you've had a bad day, it's really easy to switch the flip in your brain and be like, no, what? I have beautiful things to be grateful for. There's always something good to be thankful for. It is here now. So it's up to you what you focus on. It's kind of like the strength card in tarot with the big infinity sign, right? Your mind is your biggest spell. that you can create. No tool anywhere is better than your mind right here and the spells that you place upon your life. So be generous. Success and emotional fulfillment are yours right now. They're here for your taking if you choose to see it. All right, friends. So with that, I'm going to play with my deck a little more, get used to it, shuffle. I'm going to clear it, just make friends with it. Tell me if you do the same. Some people will sleep with their decks. They put them under their bed. They may wrap them in silk and carry them everywhere with them. I have my own rituals that I do with my cards. But I would love to hear below. Maybe you can inspire somebody else as well as to, how you work with your cards. I think a beautiful thing, especially this style card right here with the Oracle. Tarot is a set 78 card system. Oracle is very intuitive. Some cards do not have words on them. You just pick the cards that you really feel connected with, the artwork, and that you understand. It's like when you go to a museum and you sit and you see the paintings on the wall and you look at them and you either like, yeah, I see what the artist is doing here. Like I can feel that, I can see that, I get it, I get it. So you're always going to want a deck that that you get, right? I think we got another full shots out there. All right, so I guess I'm going to take off here. But yeah, let me know if you're interested in me showing up on the daily, doing some free card pulls, hanging out, talking tarot, teaching tarot, cards, all that sort of stuff. Let me know if you're into it. But yeah, Oracle cards are really fun. I think I started to say earlier, what I meant to say was these are nice because tarot is a 78 card set system to learn, but Oracle cards are amazing. And a lot of people come into the shop and they say, well, how do you use these decks? One of the most simplest way is, I don't know about you, but my ritual in the morning is getting up and I never start my day without coffee. If I do, it's going to be a bad day. All right. The mind, yeah, already I'm making that mental spell. It's going to be just harder to get through the day. So for me to have my coffee in the morning and to just say, hey, universe, tell me what I need to be aware of before I go out into the rat race, before I go out into that chaotic world, tell me something that I should be aware of today. And it really gives you a feeling when you pull a card and it reminds you of something to be mindful of the day you go out into the world. And you're being much more proactive versus reactive, right? So you are the captain of your ship. All right, friends, thanks for hanging out for a little bit. I'm also testing a new stream system here, so hopefully it's broadcasting well. Say hello if you can see me, and let me know if you want to hang out and do some card pulls. Chat. All right, take care. Bye.